Today is Thursday, the 30th of January, and we are at the VOJ Primary School, and we are having the junior girls cross country at this point. Quite a number of them in this particular race. As usual, the parents, proud moms and dads, are here ready to have a close-up look at this one, and as per usual, some of them will actually be doing some running. Even if they're not fit, you'll see some of them cheering on their particular athletes. So, just about to get started. And I want to thank Headmistress Wilco. One goes down, unfortunately, and they go over her, as we have a leader already. So I was saying Headmistress Wilkin is our guide today, taking us on this route. And stood on the hill. And we have that goal house athlete leading. They have to go wide of a dead sheep. The carcass is right in the middle of the road here. The owner, of course, no longer feels that he should own it. Okay, push out a little bit. We have the leader getting closer to us and looking back. They always tend to look back when they're in front, rather than look forward at the vehicle, for instance. But we have one of them stopping. We have a dad, I think, who is going to do the full route. He looks pretty fit. And the goal house athlete, it looks as if she's tiring. She wants some space. She wants to stop. But I think she is looking back so much that she realizes if she stops, two athletes are pretty much on her heels. And so she's afraid to stop. She wants to stop, I could tell you that. She looks tired. Getting all the encouragement. Water in the road as well. Making switch to the other side to be clear. Teachers are here now, giving the encouragement. And goal house athlete stumbles slightly as she takes the corner. The teacher encouraged in the second placer to cut that slack and hold on to that athlete at the top. You have a challenge here, serious challenge too. Goal house athlete still trying to maintain that lead, but for the moment she's doing just that, but she's tired. She hasn't stopped at all. Getting some more encouragement now. Oh my goodness, where did she get that energy from? Pulling the hill. As the teacher told her, some sheep go across. And oh, mommy, I think is involved now, screaming at her baby to run. Oh, everybody's saying run. What do you think they're doing? Walking? They're already running. And they're telling them run. But maybe they need to start walking and then see what they say. All of them saying run. We have a race on here, folks. Serious race on for first place. Goal tiring, but she's determined. She doesn't want to stop. The second place have been urged on. Goal is really tired. She wants to walk, but that second place athlete is getting close to her. You can stay here. And who's going to take this one? Who's going to take this one? Oh, she holds out. Gold House. She hasn't stopped one moment, and she has made it through, even though the second placer. But all the encouragement required. She did a good run as well. And so the first two places coming in. And in the distance, we see a greenhouse athlete coming up the hill. I don't think anybody would challenge her for third place. I think she can easily say that third place is hers. The others are much further down the hill and would be challenging for other spots. So a good run also by this greenhouse athlete as she comes across the finish line just about now. Where are we on here? A race on for fourth place. She's closing the gap on that goal. She's being urged on by her mommy, I believe. She passes her right on the line. And Skidder not very happy that mommy was running alongside the athlete. Skidder not very happy because a little bit of intrusion in terms of his timing. But here comes another athlete being pushed also. Look at that. This is also going to be a good challenge to the finish line. Again, the encouragement. They're getting the encouragement. Crosses the line now. Well, actually stands up on the line. And the others, not really challenging for the top spots, but a bit of a challenge here still. And she was urged on to continue. She's so happy. She has a smile on her face. And she has done well. She has finished the course. Somebody's holding the hand of an athlete. Not supposed to be. You're not supposed to hold the hand of the athlete, as has been done here. I'm not sure if Skidder sees that. Well, he says he told her to leave her. So you're not supposed to hold the athlete. And here's an athlete coming through with her two shoes in her hand, it would look like from this distance. This athlete is tired, really tired. She crosses the line just about now. I'm trying to make out if it's shoes she has in her hand. Here she has run with her shoes in her hand. Here she is. Both shoes. Well, what were shoes made for? Here comes another. And another. So, we have some more coming through. This athlete, she's walking and being encouraged to run. She looks back, she sees another one coming. She says, okay, I'm going to run. I'm going to finish with the run. And she does just that. Here comes another athlete running way over towards the fence, being urged to cross the line. And she would do that just about now. And maybe the last athlete will be the one down at the bottom down there. So, but we understand that the police will have arrived. And so Miss Wilkin is going to dump me just about now. But I want to say thanks to her. Job well done. Here comes what may well be the final athlete. Crossing the line just about now. This may well be the final athlete. Being encouraged to finish the race. And it's more important to finish the race than start it and totally just leave it and not finish. So it's all about endurance. She who endures to the end, the same shall be saved, and maybe even give her house a point in the process. So being escorted in, not pushing herself, not overexerting herself, but we'll cross the line just about now. She has done it. Race completed. So it's going to be the turn of the boys, junior boys, and they'll be doing the same route that the junior girls did a while ago. And we have the police officers assisting now. Just about to get going momentarily. We have some 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 athletes from my rough count in this one. Getting final instructions from the coach or coaches. The whistle will be the signal for the start. Just about to get going. The whistle will go momentarily. They're off and running. Push out, push out, push out, push out. And good run so far. Rapid start to this race. I think these guys are forgetting that they're running a longer route. It's not just 100 meters or 80 meters. Really started off very quickly indeed. So we have a Blue House athlete. They're starting to burn out now. You can see they've slowed up very badly. But the blouse athlete still looks very serious, coming close to us now. As he comes down the hill, he's blowing hard though. Blowing extremely hard. Looking back, we see another athlete making a move. A small athlete, he has taken over second place, but he too seems to have burnt out. And the greenhouse athlete decides, I want back that second place, if not the first. So we have 3 athletes at the top, looking pretty serious. The blouse athlete still has a bit of a lead, but it's not a long lead by any stretch of the imagination. So we have 3 athletes. 3 athletes at the top. Blue still leading. Green in second. And that little athlete pushing out once more. And Green says, no, I want this more than you. Teachers are very much involved. The parents are involved as well. Blows athlete getting a second win, pushing out here. And the teacher running for all her worth. And we have the blouse athlete still maintaining that lead. And we're gonna get more encouragers as they reach out to the main road. Yeah, the blouse athlete still leading. The blouse athlete getting some encouragement as he pushes up the hill. This is the tough part. I'm really amazed when they tell them to run. If they don't see that they're already running. Break the record, she says. Break the record. My goodness. They're excited. The other 2 are distance away. She says, break the record. Can he break the record? He's storming towards the finish line. There's nobody who's going to catch him today. So, very good finish indeed. Strong run all the way around. He led from the start right up to the finish. And that's a tremendous run. Whether or not the record has been broken, we'll have to find out later. But we have a good race here for second place. Can we have a push to the finish? We have a push to the finish. Who can take this one? Second place up for grabs. Oh, he burns out as the greenhouse athlete stomps past the finish line. And the little man will settle for third. And he has done pretty well. So a very good race. And we have the others coming through. We might have a bit of a challenge for 4th spot as well. But I think he's going to take this hands down. Blows athlete. Pushes to the finish. Finishes with a flourish. And then we have a bit of a race between these 2. So the mummies and the daddies all involved. Look at this, look at this, look at this, my goodness. Pulled out from way out of left field and stomped to the finish. Well, Georgina doing the fast walk. There's the student doing the run, and Georgina was still doing better than the student, but he's gonna finish now. He made up his mind that he was gonna finish, and here he comes, hustling to the finish too. Crosses the line. Well, Daddy giving the encouragement. Must be thinking maybe I should have taken that taxi job I was offered earlier. But he's still giving some encouragement. That's the youngster being encouraged to complete the race. A little bit of a lean on the side with his head. And he's gonna cross the line just about now. Poor fellow, tired. He's tired. Mommy's there to greet him. Daddy has done his job. And so now we're gonna have the turn of the scenic. So we're gonna have the start of the scenic girls. Just about now. They have a longer route. They have a much longer route, so we'll see how this one works out. Just about to get going. The instruction, the signal will be the whistle. They're off. Pushing very rapid start as usual. Always have that rapid start and then they'll start to slow down. In reality, so here he goes. Already slowing up a bit. And have to go around a vehicle, unfortunately. We have 3 athletes at the top. The leader slowing up badly, so we have 2 who have taken over. She falls into 3rd. And here you go, pass, because we have a bit of a traffic impediment. Somebody blocked traffic ahead of us. And unfortunately, the leader had to go past. So the athlete here.
Go ahead, don't stop.
So still pushing out now. Here we have the leaders now. And still pushing out as they gotta get some encouragement here now. Gold, green, closing the gap on gold. It's a much longer route than the juniors, and so they'll have to really show how strong they are. Might have some walking in between too. So still gold house and the green house getting some encouragement. Just our headmistress. And they'll be going down to the main road. Still have gold and green. They must be very good friends. Maybe even having a bit of a conversation. Green is dropping back though. Gold taking the hill nicely. Still looking cool, calm and in control.
Straight up.
So, encouragement. Greenhouse teacher really pushes her greenhouse athletes. So, Gold House. Nobody close right now to encourage her, but she probably doesn't need any encouragement. She knows what she's about. I think she's getting the encouragement now. So the name Kivanique is what we are hearing. So I guess it's Kivanique leading. So Kivanique in front. And the second placer still struggling to keep up, getting some encouragement now. So we have the Gold House athlete leading, Greenhouse second, getting some encouragement. She has started to walk, but Gold House athlete still going strong. She's determined to take this one and she plans to run all the way, I think. So we have the Gold House athlete still going strong. Greenhouse athlete walking at this point. And there isn't a third place athlete.
I need to teach about the corner. Hello.
So Gold House Still going strong. So, Gold House athletes still looking strong. Nice.
Keep it running, slow down.
One athlete in sight now, and she hasn't stopped running at all. Oh, she has just stopped for the first time. So fatigue kicking in. Now we have the greenhouse athlete pushing close to her now. So now that she has burnt out, the greenhouse athlete has regained some energy and being encouraged to catch up. But now the Gold House athlete says, hey, I'm going to start running again. And she has done just that. So Gold House still leading. Still leading as she's going to take the turn. And greenhouse athletes a distance away.
That's it, business bed.
Can she take the hill without stopping? Or is she going to have a good distance, walk some and then finish with a run? She's doing very well so far. But she's obviously tired, but also obviously determined. Parents and teachers looking out for their athletes. Well, she has decided, I'm going to do some walking now. While the greenhouse athlete is trying to close the gap. Every time she starts walking, that greenhouse athlete just keeps pushing. Can the greenhouse athlete close the gap sufficiently that we could have a rush to the finish? Or can the Gold House athlete regain enough energy to finish with the rush? She has started to run again. It's a grueling journey, this. And she's been tested. But so far she's handling it well. Greenhouse starts to walk now. So Gold House maintaining a good lead. And she'll take this one pretty comfortably in the end. So they'll push it out. Getting encouragement from two of the athletes from the junior boys. They have so much energy that they're going to run with her. So she has escorts. 2 escorts. Getting some encouragement.
Sunday night.
Gold House deciding to walk again.
Yeah. You might on Sunday night.
Well, no, you don't hold her. You don't hold her. You don't hold her. That's not permissible. Leave the girl alone. Don't touch her. So, well, she pushes away now. Gold House has pulled away, and I want to think that she should take this one comfortably in the end. But Greenhouse has always been in the mix, and this little youngster has decided to stay close. Maybe it's his sister. He's looking back, tiny shoelaces now. Gold House stops, walks. Greenhouse walking as well. So both of them really tired. Really tired. More encouragement forthcoming. So here goes now. Here goes at the top. Gold House will look back and see that Greenhouse is coming, and then started to run again. Strong at the top, really strong at the top. Greenhouse looking strong as well in second, getting some encouragement. And can she close that gap? It's going to be a very big gap to close, and more encouragement. Not too sure. Oh yes, he's supporting Gold. I think that's the whole idea. Supporting Gold House as he comes up the hill. Kevin E. He's done a very good run and getting all the applause necessary as she comes through and crosses the line just about now. She goes down. She's tired, tumbles over, and always encouraged to walk. You don't just lay down. You're supposed to walk, and the greenhouse athlete who did that very good run. She's gonna take second place as she comes in. Second place goes down as well. They need to keep walking. So we have the third placer coming through. Goal house finishing stoutly. It's a round of applause. She doesn't go down. She's still on her feet. No, she goes down. Talk too early. Some more athletes coming through. And for whatever reason, this particular athlete has been given some encouragement. So, the others coming through. She got some encouragement. Crosses the line just about now. And the others getting a round of applause. It's all about determination. Here comes another athlete, finishing pretty strong indeed. Cross the line just about now. And we have some more coming up the hill. And some more challenging them as well. So let's see if they're gonna let those two behind get past them. Well, one of them running behind the bus. Is she in the race? I'm not sure. I think she is. Two more athletes coming through. Remember, I think, yeah, that she was pretty much at the top of the pack earlier. Or was that her? I'm not sure. We're gonna have this turn of the boys. These are the big boys. And they're gonna be doing the same route that the girls did a while ago, the senior girls. We have some 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, probably 17, 18 boys, as another one of the girls is coming in. They decided to start the race while the others were taking a little while to get here. But some other girls coming in now. And they cleared the way for them to come past the finish line. 3 girls completing the race. We understand that there might be one more athlete somewhere in the distance, but the boys are ready. The whistle will signal the start of this one, final race for 2020 cross-country events at VOGN. As we speak, Charlestown Primary is having their cross-country events. Hopefully those are being covered. And when they have clashes like this, I can't be 2 places at the same time, and so I did ask for some help, and I hope that that is being organized. Well, the good news is that Charlestown Primary's races will be covered. The communications unit is on the spot, so we focus on this one. It's the grades 5 and 6 VOGN final race for the morning, and they should be starting on the sound of the whistle. Coach Skidder just about to blow that whistle. The big boys will be starting at a rapid rate as per usual. Off and running. Final cross-country event for today. Here goes. Greenhouse. Greening his way in first spot. The blue making a move. Another green, it looks like, making a move. And the greenhouse. The other greenhouse leading now. The others are slowing up at the back, but at the top We have two greenhouse athletes and the blue and then the gold in the mix. Going to the first project housing area. Hopefully we won't have any traffic interruptions this time around. Nice smooth run coming through. Two greenhouse athletes at the top. The others within striking range really. Not seeing a lot of teachers on this road. Normally I have a lot of teachers guiding the process. Not really seeing the teachers in this one. But these two greenhouse at least they know where they're supposed to go. Looking pretty strong. Gold house looking cool in the mix. Can't take your eyes off gold. There's the blue making a move as well. So you have to keep your eyes on at least the first four places for the moment. They're looking particularly strong. So coming through, looking strong. Green, gold, blue. And the others coming through. So green and green. Keep your eyes on the second placer. Even though the first placer looks really cool, the second placer is within striking range and maintaining that closeness. Even getting closer, it would appear. And now he's pushing out, even pushing out further. And I think they're going to get some encouragement now. Well, maybe these teachers are not supporting green. Not a lot of noise. He has gone past him though. That second placer has taken the lead. Not by much. And the other guy has decided to come past him again as he takes the hill. And Gold House getting some encouragement. Started to push up at the back end. So these two greenhouse athletes challenging each other. Looking pretty strong. One looking more cool than the other.
Yes!
Yes, here he goes, coming up the hill. Greenhouse teacher. Very happy because two greenhouse athletes at the top. So, greenhouse back in charge. Greenhouse in second as well. Going past the Nicholls station, police station. These two greenhouse athletes still looking strong at the top. Still having some problems coordinating another event. So we have the two athletes still at the top, greenhouse athletes. Second place and looking back. Why look back when there's a guy in front of you? Why not try to pass the guy in front of you and stop worrying about the guy behind of you? Well, I think he's getting the message now. And he has to look at this guy who is in front of him and try to pass him. Well, these two greenhouse athletes. Oh, the first placer has conked out. You could see that he had a hard blowout and then he decides to start running again. Getting some encouragement now. He's tired but determined. That makes the difference. As tired as he is, he's determined, but he's holding his tummy now, and that's a bad sign. Oh, he cranks out again. He's really struggling. Somebody needs to encourage him. The second place has gone now to first, and because that guy is very determined, he would have to take a big lead before, once he starts running again. He starts running again, and he's going to close that gap quickly because he's very determined. If he takes this race, he really needs a big round of applause. He's very determined. He's obviously in pain. He holds the hand again and he stops again. He's hurting. He's definitely hurting. And the other guy is running all the way now. Can he get that lead going longer than this? Because that guy is still within striking range once he starts to run again. And maybe he has enough. I'm not sure. But that guy is so determined. I think when he starts to run again, he's going to catch up. He starts to run again. Can he catch up? Can he catch up? Can he catch up? I think he's determined enough to do that, because the leader is running at one pace, really. And if that guy just gets a little encouragement, I think he's going to take this race. But the leader, oh, he has cranked out again. He has cranked out again. Well, I think she knows better than to touch him. She just pulled away. So, still running. If he gets a little encouragement, he can close that gap. But there's nobody there to encourage him. And so he's fighting pain. Definitely in pain. Nobody there to push him. I think he's getting just a little encouragement now. But he's tired. The guy is just tired. And this other guy hasn't stopped. That's the difference. He has refused to stop. How determined is that guy? Can he close that gap? I want to see a tight finish here. Can we get that? He's still fighting that pain. He's still pushing. It's an uphill struggle here. But the other guy holding on to that lead at one pace. The other guy is coming close. Very determined. I told you that guy was determined. Somebody told him something, and he says, I want back this lead. The other guy, though, who is leading continues to run, and he has stopped again, holding his tummy. No, you don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Leave him alone. And she has put her hand around him, and that's not the way to do these races. You're not supposed to. So we have the winner. He has done a very good race. Very good race, this winner. Well, we have a third placer in the mix now, trying to get close to this guy. He looks as if he's going to get close to him too. But I think he has decided, well, if I didn't get first, I'm going to get second. But he's really, really tired. He was hurting. Decided that he was going to finish the race. He has done just that. I guess they need to check him out, make sure that he's okay. Third placer now coming through. Again, we have some traffic impediment. There he goes. Third placer. Strong finish. Gold. Then we have blue. Finishing nicely. And then we have some others coming through. So it's always a very tight, grueling race, this. It takes effort and energy. So we have a couple more athletes finishing the race. And some more still behind. There goes another blowhouse athlete. He's walking. Can that other guy catch up on him? He says no way. So he crosses the line, obviously in pain. And here comes another tired athlete. And we have a bit of a challenge on here between these two. Here comes, it's a blue and red. Here's a push, here's a push, here's a push. He says no. He says no. He says no. Good finish. Couple of the finishers coming through. Okay, thanks. We have a challenge as well. They're not just taking it. Oh my goodness, he just cranked out one time. And the determined goal of that is gone. Here goes now, he crosses the line just about now.